Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And a pitch.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Swings through that.
Okay. 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Gallo, a former All-Star, hitting 3rd in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Joey Meneses, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Gallo at second with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So one left for Washington, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here it comes. Ripped to third. Senzel over to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
That's off the mark, and that's ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. Way
Ball
high.
3.
One out, bases empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first with one gone. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fall off foul. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Popped up. Abrams settles under this one. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big time power. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
The catcher,
and now it's Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's the 2-2. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Luis Garcia. This to center field. Lux gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's Nick Senzel. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. 2 outs. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. And he walked him.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Here comes Chris Taylor. base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Taylor at first. One gone. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the dirt. Lay it third in there. And it's second and third, one away.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. That one missed. The Dodgers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
One down, and now it's Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Senzel drifts towards it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. There's a strike to Mookie.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And now the lefty. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Turns and fires to Betts. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. The Nationals trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to short. Betts throws to first in time. Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missing inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. He goes down looking. And the Nationals gone in order. And they're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Down fly ball to right center. Robles on the move. Robles racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Muncy digs in. First time up was a pop out. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's going to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
James Outman digs in now. Caught looking his first time up. There's a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joey Gallo. Ohtani back to work.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Man at second. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Nats down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Upstairs. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. Ball 1. To the right side, Lux tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar
Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's it.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
2-0. Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Chris Taylor now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And that one clips the corner. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hernandez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
Runner on the go again, and that one gets away at the plate. All the way up to 3rd here, and that is great hustle. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to 3rd his first time up. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to 1st. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Nick Senzel. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Nats looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
1 down, base is empty. That clips the corner. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That one not close. And the count 1 and 2. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for C.J. Abrams.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Out towards right center field. Hernandez snags it, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., and now it's Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. The pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2-2 on the way. And another ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Weems up and loosening in the pen. Floro getting loose as well. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Gallo. There's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
Ball 1.
Takes low for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the out on Smith. Play made, that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Now the first baseman.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Ball one, no strikes. The Nationals down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side. Lux in plenty of time to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1. And a good eye there.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Hernandez sizing it up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nats 1. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Stepping in, James Outman. Fly ball down the line. Thomas on the move. Thomas makes the play.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that's a little high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Muncy stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, number 3.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weaves, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2 to second. Abrams on a Gallo. There's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Eddie Rosario. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one lifted to left. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter number 2.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Jordan Weaves into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The pitch. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Lux in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Betts batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Lux leads off first with one away. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking for the K. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Freeman's 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2011. That one fouled off. Two outs. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Garcia also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right-handed reliever.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
On the ground right side. Lux throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Robles up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now C.J. Abrams. Gratterall checks over to first, and he's back.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Outman sizes this one up, brings it in. And now here is Lane Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base hit center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Garcia. Now into the game, Ildemaro Vargas. He's the new third baseman.
Number 14.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Nope.
And
Ball
perhaps
1.
the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
There's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Kicks and fires. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.